global happenings today. We communicate, we analyze global news. Stay tuned.
Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to Global Happenings today. Ever since the defeat of APC in Osun elections, the just concluded elections, APC have been crying wolf. In fact, right now they have heaped all the problems of their losses, and in fact, the future one that's about to be committed, even though they've not yet committed it yet, on the foot, on the leg, and everything on the President Buhari. They said he is the cause of their problems. In fact, these are the things they listed out that he did or he did not do or he couldn't use his power to do that made them lose out in Osun. And they're even warning ahead that if he continues like this, they're afraid issues may come out of it. You're going to find out what it is that he been all the problem. Now, wow, this is problematic indeed. Let's go straight into the news. And I do APC chieftain Mr. John Mayaki today laid the blames for the party's recent struggles, including a crushing defeat in Osun State with the oyster of incumbent Governor Boyega Oyatola at the feet of President Muhammadu Buhari, whom he accused of negligent management of party activities and suicidal tolerance of anti-party activities within the ranks. Mayaki, who chaired the Media Council of Edo APC in 2020 governorship election, in a statement noted that although the president's non-interference through the infamous federal might represents a good development for the country's democracy, it still doesn't excuse the observed abandonment of his obligation as the leader of the party, who ought to be who spearheading efforts to unite the ranks, enforce loyalty, and expand political control. He warned that unless the president changes tact, his look the other way approach to party issues may complicate the party's chances in 2023. The anti-party activities of top-ranking APC members, governors, ministers under President Muhammadu Buhari's led administration is to blame for the electoral misfortune of the party in Edo State and Osun State. Poor reward system of the party and that of the president, if not checked, could impact negatively on the party, just as I don't care attitude of Mr. President. As a party man, the president is the leader of the party and it doesn't appear concerned if the party collapses under his watch. In Edo State, we have a deformed assembly lacking the inclusion of the majority because duly elected members are yet to be inaugurated. Mr. President has shown no serious concern about this dangerous development, despite the fact that the affected parties are all members of the party he leads. Under President Muhammadu Buhari, APC governors worked against the party in Edo State, similar to how figures in his cabinet have been fingered in the loss of Osun State, but Mr. President won't lift a finger to either reprimand these party saboteurs. Instead, he signals tolerance that further emboldens them. The statement added. Mayaki also criticized President Muhammadu Buhari's refusal to sack non-performing members of his cabinet and government who, according to him, have shown themselves incapable of bringing an end to the insecurity that plagues the country. He urged both management advising the president to learn party leadership from former President Olusegun Obasanjo. Meanwhile, Mayaki has encouraged the APC members in Osun State to learn the necessary lessons from the defeat and work harder towards delivering Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tr0uble in next year's presidential election. He also warned the PDP not to delude themselves into believing that taking Osun means winning the presidency, as it is a different ball game entirely. Nigerians have reacted to this. But let's quickly find out what even the incumbent said in the early hours of after the release of the results of by INEC, declaring Adeleke, Senator Ademola Adeleke, as the winner of Osun State governorship election that just concluded some hours ago. He said that everybody should remain calm. That's the incumbent governor talking now. So everybody should remain calm and they should go about their lawful duty. That he has heard the results and him and his party are looking into it. They're looking into it, and in due course they will communicate the next line of action. Nigerians are now asking, please, which is the next line of action. There was no inconclusive anyway. As they finished doing the election there, the electorate were standing there, they're uploading the results. And if you see the jubilations on ground, you will agree with me that it looks like the people are already tired of the incumbents. Probably they wanted to change someone a bit different. Honestly, personal opinion now, to me, I think it's honorable to just say congratulations. There is nothing to be done. If you're going to go through judicial process, are you going to tell that INEC should do? There's no inconclusive anywhere. I think we should be sportsmanship enough. We should be liberal enough to accept defeat the way it is. Okay, there are bigger pictures in future, bigger fish to fry. 1-1, like some people will say, PDP have taken one, APC took one. Even Dati Baba self smiled. Senator Dati Baba, the vice president of Labour Party, that's the candidate here of Labour Party, vice presidential candidate, said something. Said despite the fact that Tr0uble took Lagos Treasury to Osun with his money that he still lost, that they're the ruling party, they are also the incumbent. With Lagos money, I'm quoting Dati Baba, with Lagos money, they still lost. He said to clear them too like that in 2023 general election, when with everything the structureless party will come out tops. While you talk about coming up tops, please endeavor to go to have local government wards and polling units. Don't just assume that the youth will just come out and become your agents. Have structures. I keep saying this. Why you may say the people are your structures. How many of them have you engaged and given them roles to play? Start now. Yes, some people said because the person that contested in Osun State is not popular, people know Peter Obi. Agreed, but grounds must be covered. Politics and campaign, yes, social media plays to a great extent plays a role, but it is human being that will vote. It is not YouTube that will vote. Social media will not vote. It is you and I that will leave our keyboard and move to the polling unit, our nearest polling unit, and vote. And it's left for Peter Obi and his team to have people on ground that will canvass them to come out, and they should not go and play PS2 that day or PS5, or they will not go and play football on the street that day. The holiday on that day is not going to be for football playing, it's for you to come out. So personally speaking, if you ask me, right now APC is begin to clear them. Before they look as if it's not 2020, 2023, it's like that. We are ruling party now. We have the money, we have the people, we have the security, we have everything. It's not like that anymore. Times have changed. Let's put in our conversation. What's your take? Do you have